You're watching a weekly CFD overview of global financial markets. Euro reached the highest levels in over a year. Mario Draghi talked about a move from deflation risk to reflation, as well as gradually removing the stimulus. Draghi's unexpectedly positive comments sent the euro higher. The yen rose on Tuesday after North Korea said it had successfully test-fired an intercontinental ballistic missile, which cooled risk appetite among investors. Australian dollar fell after the country's central bank stuck to a neutral stance on monetary policy. The dollar index held on to overnight gains after a data boost on Tuesday, with low liquidity expectations due to the 4th of July holiday. The dollar rose against a basket of major currencies on Monday, supported by manufacturing data that topped analysts' forecasts, adding to expectations that the Federal Reserve would hike its benchmark rate later this year. The Institute for Supply Management said its manufacturing index rose to 57.8 last month from 54.9 in May. The measure now stands at its highest level since August 2014. Asian stock markets turned cautious on Tuesday after North Korea launched a missile, with the Reserve Bank of Australia keeping rates unchanged. US stocks were mixed after the close on Monday, as gains in the oil and gas, financials, and basic materials sectors led shares higher, while losses in the technology, utilities, and consumer services sectors led shares lower. The Dow Jones Industrial Average notched a record high before closing about 130 points higher, with Goldman Sachs contributing the most gains. The S&P 500 rose 0.23%, with financials and energy leading the gains. The Nasdaq Composite lagged, trading 0.5% lower. US companies posted a strong first-half performance, led largely by the technology sector. This evening, the Federal Reserve will release the minutes from its June meeting, and the Bureau of Labor Statistics is scheduled to release its monthly jobs report on Friday. US market was closed on Tuesday due to National Holiday Independence Day. Gold edged higher on Tuesday, supported by North Korea's ballistic missile test and an easing dollar, but was still remaining near 7-week low hit in the previous session. Oil prices retreated in early Asian trade on Tuesday, halting a run of 8 straight days of gains on signs that a relentless rise in US crude production is running out of steam. Many traders closed their positions ahead of the US Independence Day holiday on 4th of July. The end of May and most of June were overwhelmingly bearish as US output rose and outgrew over the ability of OPEC to hold back enough production to tighten the market. Energy Services from Baker Hughes reported on Friday that the number of active US rigs fell by 2, which was the first decline in 6 months. You were watching a weekly CFD overview of global financial market.